Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to FM21 Youth Factory, episode 41, final day of the season, and we have it all to play for. Amazingly, everything could still happen, thanks to Sandefjord. Sandefjord, likely league winners, though they could get passed by Bodo Glimt, but not likely. They are ineligible for promotion, so they'll get the league title, but they'll stay put, meaning then the automatic promotion slot drops to Bodo Glimt. They've already got that locked up unless they get a 12-goal victory here on the final day of the season. They are against the last place team in the league, but I doubt they're going to win by 12. And then that means the promotion playoff spot falls to the third place team. Right now, that's us. That might not necessarily be us tomorrow. Now, a draw should do it. A draw would be enough. Because Arendelle, the team on our heels, the only team that has any chance of passing us, well, the good news is they're on the road at Haugesund, who sits 7th, so they don't have an easy match. But they must win. A draw for them, even if we lose, they won't touch us. But if we draw and they win, well, we have a +8 goal differential. Now, a draw means we'd stay where we're at. A win for them means they'd close that down at least a little bit. But again, like Bodo Glimt, I doubt that they're going to win by, say, 8 goals. Or, maybe more than 7. Unlikely. Very, 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 very unlikely. So, draw would be enough for us to see that promotion playoff spot. Of course, we want to come away with the win. We're at home, but we have a difficult match. Odds sit 5th in the league. They're only 4 points behind us. They have a +10 goal differential. And we're without Fawoli, who is away on international duty for the U22s, for the American squad playing the Pan American Games. He just got blown out yesterday, Saturday, by the Colombian squad 6-0. Played a half. He actually played okay in that half, considering how badly they lost. And as we go to kick off this final match of the season, we sit in this scenario where we're down 2 key players. Fawoli, away on international duty, actually is back today. Yesterday was the last match. U.S. eliminated. He was supposed to be gone for a while. He's back. But he just played yesterday and traveled. He is quite fatigued. So he's on the bench. We could probably play him, I'd say, maybe 20 minutes. He's quite fatigued. Ooh, dangerous ball there from Odds here in the early minutes. Also, in our left midfield position, we are down a man there as well. Andreasen picking up yellow card accumulation last game. Of course, after his yellow, we had subbed him off, fearing yellow card accumulation. Or fearing a second yellow in the match as well. Turns out it was the yellow card accumulation, and Savani making a decent stop on that one. That was destined for the left-hand side of the goal. Missed header there. Second chance at it. Luckily, that's over. Not playing so great at the moment. Alkeberg, deflection. Gillo's going to recover it. End of highlight. There's another free kick. We're earning free kicks in dangerous spots at the moment. Arsene sets up Bergam, but Bergam can't get there first. Pena inside. Osby's going to take that outside, and the keeper just deflects that. That was headed for the upper corner. Lovas needs to put that on target. Defender didn't even jump, meaning that was an uncontested header. Gillo just picked up a yellow. Al recovers the ball. Arsene to Al. We need to keep an eye on the highlights to see what is happening in the other match, the other relevant match to us. No sign of highlights on that one so far, but I have not been looking. Yeah, we've been kind of jumping from one highlight to another. Bergam lays that off. Pena. He's going to lay that off for Osby. Again finds Bergam inside. Al turns. That's blocked. That's out for a corner. Yes, Kelsey is being played out of position. Okay. That one, please. We're kind of stuck with that. Ooh. Oh, gosh. For a second, I thought we had a penalty. Bergam. Dangerous free kick. Wow, that was so close. Keeper makes an incredible save. And he just flew up to that ball. Gillo wins the header, but nowhere near the target. And after struggling early on, where they had the first few shot attempts, we now have 9, 10 with 4 on target. We are dominating. XG, though, is fairly equal, meaning they've had the better chances. Halftime. Right now, things are favorable. We've seen no highlights regarding the other match in terms of score, so presumably it sits goalless like ours. That's going to work in our favor in 2 ways. 1, draws enough. 2, them drawing is not enough. But we still have the half to play. Now, after them coming out strong, you can see it's been all us since then for the last about 30 to 35 minutes. Let's see if we can keep that up in the second half. We are going positive today, and for now we will continue on with that trend. And no reason to make any subs at the moment. Our one sub we'd love to get in there, Fawoli, is not going to be available for a full half, so we need to wait. Let's go ahead and use that revenge motivation. That did get 6 players pretty fired up. And let's start that second half. Haukberg finds Arsend. And we possess well to start out here. Severetti finds Osby inside. You can see we're definitely finding a little space in the midfield, but they're quick closing down on those guys. Took a little bit to find our way through, but we do. And Bergam finds Lavas inside, and Lavas cannot get over and around. Arendelle just took the lead. It's 1-0. Arendelle took the lead. They are doing what they need to do, but at the moment, we are doing what is necessary of us. Calzi finds Bergam. Bergam over the top for Al. Al crosses inside. Bergam. Oh, it's blocked. Arsene, second chance. Oh, I thought that was in the back of the net. That was wide by a couple inches. Osby, great tackle. Bergam's going to take it towards the corner. Lay it off for Al. Al inside to Arsene. Calzi set up to a T, and he's supposed to be a goal scorer. He does not get that one. 55 minutes played. Philip Mung Thing with the goal in the 38th minute. That's the one we got to watch out for. Calzi, love to get Fawoli in there. And we are down to a half an hour. Calzi is not playing too bad. Is there anybody who is too tired that we want to bring off? Or struggling? No, I think it's Calzi is the one to bring off. He's played a half. He's played an hour. Let's go ahead and bring on Fawoli to try to finish this thing off. We remain in control. It's 2-0. Arendelle is going to win. Lovas goes so close. That was heading for the bottom corner. Okay, let's go balanced. Please get this thing away. Arsene does clear it away. Instructions. Let's do a little time wasting. Let's also... Do we want to up the tempo? I don't know why we play so slow. I don't remember ever setting that, but I never seem to change it. Okay. 81 minutes played. Let's take a moment to assess. Gillo, got to watch out for that second yellow. So it's... And he's struggling. So is Haukberg. Defense not playing well, but is that because the other team is not pressing us? Probably. Their XG has not changed. They've had 2 additional shots, 1 on target the entire second half, and they had those 3 shots all in the first 5 to 10 minutes of the game. So half of their attempts in the entirety of this game came very early. Lovas is really struggling. Maybe that means we want to change him out with Makowitz. Get some fresh legs in there. That'll use up a sub. That's our second. Fawoli already fatigued because he came on that way, but dangerous free kick here. And they are time wasting. That's good. If they're settling for a point, I'm happy with that. Another corner as we block the shot. 84th minute. Headed away. They are going to recover it, though. Still in possession. Still in the highlight. And they're finding the ball through. Osby, nice recovery there. Pena lays it off. Arsend finding that space. There's Fawoli now helping with the possession, but a little too tight there, you guys. Spread out a little bit. Nice ball over the top from Makowitz. Earns a corner. Earns a corner. Okay. More time wasting because I want a point. I want a point. A point is enough. Al taking his time on this one. 86th minute now. That's headed away, but Al will get there first inside to Severetti, and he makes a terrible play on that one. Right into his man. Arsene, they want Teuton on. No, thank you. Still thinking about that sub there. Severetti, it's about fatigue, but he's the one who's doing well. So no, let's not make that change. What other change could be? No, I don't want to bring off Osby, but We have 3 minutes to go, so sub could be coming. Maybe Bergam, and we add an extra defender and leave Minkowitz on top with his fresh legs. Yes, let's do that now. Let's do that now. We are going to go with... There you go. Okay, and you're going to be on ball-winning midfielder defend. We're going to go cautious. Minkowitz, go ahead and slide into the center. And let's confirm those changes. 30 seconds. Gillo, Ospi, can we get a breakthrough and take all 3 points? It would be nice. Nope. That's fine. We're going cautious. 5 seconds. This should do it. This should do it. Not the way we want. We want to go out in style with 3 points, and we've controlled the game. We've had the majority of the chances. Teuton giving the ball away here late, giving them another chance. We're way past the time. Ooh, ow, that was dangerous. No call. Pena over the top. Minkowitz. Can he get the 3? No, he's going to pull back and give it away, but there is the whistle. Okay, promotion playoffs, here we come. We have one team from the other. Remember, there's 2 divisions here at this tier, at this 3rd tier. Finally, at the 2nd tier is where you get down to just a single division. Will we make the 2nd division? We have the other team, the team that finished 2nd on the other side. They have less points than we had. So with our total of 44, we are the favorite, maybe? We definitely had the better end of in terms of quality compared to the other division, but it was last year's group. It was that side, it was that division, essentially the same group that saw promotion. Can we buck the trend and be the team that goes up? Bodo Glimt with a 3-goal victory closes the gap. They equalize points, but they still lose goal differential by 8. Same with Arendelle. They get their win. They win 2-0, but we get a draw. So you got 56 on top. You got 44 next. That was good enough. That was definitely good enough. Kristiansund just missing out. They lose 2-1 to Asker. Asker actually had a lot to play for in that one too. That was an intense game. Kristiansund taking the lead in the 79th minute, and then 81st and 90th minute goals from Asker to come back and claim that one 2-1. And meanwhile, Steybeck losing out on theirs after having a man sent off after going down 1-0, playing the final 20 minutes down a man, can't battle back, but that's enough because Kristiansund could not get the result. A draw would have been enough with the goal differential for them to stay up instead of Steybeck. So somehow Kristiansund has avoided the drop. I'm assuming something in the division below us about somebody not being able to be promoted, like say and Arendelle 2 can't be promoted up to Arendelle, so instead of promoting somebody else, they're not relegating Kristiansund. Could be the case, I don't know. But for now, Åsane, Ilsund, both relegated. We do get the promotion playoff. Bodo Glimt promoted, and Sandefjord crowned champions. Over here, you have Vålerenga crowned champions. There's your 3 relegated sides. And it's Strummen, who sat 1 point behind us on a very similar goal differential, 12-7-7. What was our record? 12-8-6. 1 draw better. Otherwise, very, very similar. And Strummen, our opponent here, founded in 1911, semi-professional side, so they've got a slight advantage. Oh no, that's the same as us, isn't it? Talking about professional being the difference. So very similar to us. Top team, of course, they're going to have their lower teams, unlike us. I'm assuming they do anyway. Yes, they have a second team. So senior squad, second team, and U19s. That's a slight advantage. Smaller stadium than what we now have, but significantly larger than what we've had up until a short while ago. Speaking of, let's go ahead and take a look at our schedule for a second and see the differences since we have upgraded the stadium. You can see opposition-wise, Åsane way down at the bottom of the league, bringing in nearly 2,000 a game. Some of the other opponents, though, not bringing in a lot. Top team bringing in definitely more than second and third squads. Here's where we made the change. 1,004, 990, 1,038, 1,100, So we've climbed slightly from where we started, where we first upgraded the stadium here over the last few months, as our reputation continues to build at least slightly. I would imagine for a promotion playoff game, we should be seeing a... I just had a look to see, and I'm very confused as to what has happened here, but FK Ike Tonsberg, new club founded in 2019, fully professional. In the division below us, there's four divisions. 4 division winners gain promotion. FK Ike Tonsberg won the 4th division, but are only crown champions and not gaining promotion. I don't understand why. They are the first teams. They don't have a team above them that stops their promotion, but they're the ones who have missed out to allow the other one in our division to stay put. That one being Kristiansund, which I have no idea why Kristiansund wouldn't be relegated under these circumstances. In an odd twist of fate, timing-wise, and you'll see why in a second, our under-19s have just won Group 2. They claimed victory now with 63 points. They are not done on the season. I think they play 30. They have about 3 matches to go, but with an 11-point lead, mathematically, it's now secure. They have the best goal differential by far with plus 45, and that is despite the number of players we've sent out on loan, really minimizing that squad compared to previous years. I really unloaded over the last 2 seasons a lot of dead weight in the U19s. They haven't won every year, but they've been top 3 every year since we've really kind of gotten going and had a proper U19 squad. They've won most seasons, but they've had a couple second, third place finishes since, especially they got moved up to the top levels of the U19s. And here against Sandefjord, Randheim, Jerv, I mean, we're looking at top second, third division, kind of first division type teams that we're up against, and we've claimed victory. But here is why I kind of bring this up, besides the fact that we just got victory, is that who did we go up against? It was the Straumen under-19s. Yes, the same team that we're about to play in the promotion playoffs was the match that we just had in the U19s. How did they fare in this match? Well, final 3-1. We were on the road as well. Tengerud with a 9.3 rating, one of the goals. And you can see just kind of how low we are in that a few of our bench players aren't even part of our U19 squad. So we really only have that little bit left. Oh no, these are just the guys that didn't get called on. Never mind. Mohammed Khan, is he? No, they all are. We have enough to field 17. We have enough to put together a bench, but not much more than that. I think we have maybe 18, 19 U19 players eligible, with everybody else out on loan. Sabani and Haukeberg were both called up for international appearances at youth levels, and fortunately we were able to get them back in order to participate here in the first leg of our promotion playoff final. Yes, first leg, and wow, do we have a fairly large crowd on hand for this one. I mean, I want to say that we are at home for this one. Let's see if the crowd helps give us a bit of an advantage. Not so far. Not so far. Witchney with the opener. Just 4 minutes played, coming off the long throw here. They take it back outside of the box and just quickly swing the ball around to the far side, with Witchney attacking the one unmarked man. Everybody else was marked really well. They found one open guy that they swung the ball to very quickly and take the lead. Oh no. Wow. Not the start we needed or wanted. 6 minutes played, and they lead 2-0. Two shots and only 0.26 on the XG, and yet it's all them. Bergam gets one back. We demand more, and 5 minutes later they deliver. What a match so far, though. This thing is wide open. Bergam, great free kick. Keeper should have done better, really, because that's not all the way to the corner. That's a fairly savable ball. It is over the wall, but the keeper was not even well positioned to begin with. Another free kick. This time it's taken away. Andreasen recovers. Bergam, Lovas. Offside. Missed it wildly anyway. Wrong with Osby. Osby took a knock here in the early minutes. Probably what led to one of those free kicks that we had. Corner. Wichny's going to take it. That was in. First goal of the season. Really? We don't even see it. Terrible angle from the camera. We've got a man on the line. My entire defense literally just stood there. No one moved. There's that bug, glitch, something where that was all off. Literally no one moved. Not a single member of our team moved an inch. Al. Arsene. Al crosses. Andreasen almost gets one back, but we're down 2 yet again. Woolley, Ostby, Lovas. Bergam finds Andreasen through, and boy, that could have been a red card type tackle. Studs up, coming in hard like that, comes across the man, but we just get that ball off. And no foul. Bergam finds Al. Al. Ostby through. Nice move there. Keeper makes a pretty good stop. That was down the middle, but that definitely had some movement on it. Gillo! His second of the season, and we are back in this thing. Rising high. Would be level if it weren't for the glitch goal. I have to call it that. Literally no players on our team moved. Their player rises up and heads the ball in. Our guy is right there to head it away. And not only did he not move, but none of the 4 defenders or goalkeeper, not one of them moved an inch throughout the play, throughout the corner, the goal, any of it. Lovas through behind the D. It's onside. It's out for a corner. Decent stuff from the keeper, but Lovas had the whole far side of the goal open and didn't redirect the ball there. Both teams with 6 attempts. Both teams with 5 of them on target, putting a lot of pressure on one another. This thing has been aggressive. We're going to have to come away with, I'm assuming, Lovas has recovered the ball in a dangerous position. Bergam and he both getting a piece of that, but they recovered nicely to get that away. Thought he was through on that one. Looked like a real chance, but nothing coming of it. Anyway, I think we're going to have to come away. Oh, now Ostby is hurt. Just what we needed. Just what we needed. His knock has become a minor injury. Ostby through to Bergam. Bergam chips the keeper, but cannot redirect it on target. I actually, just last night, scored one of those from about 20, 25 yards out, where I chipped over the keeper and curled it back in. Anyway, I think we're going to have to come away with a game winner because road goals, I believe, are still going to count for this one. Though it might not. It might come down to penalties, meaning we only need to be ahead by 1 somewhere along the rest of the way or come out even today and then win on the road. Easier said than done, though. So we are going to go attacking. I think we need to try to recover something here. Ostby, as long as he can, will allow him to play, but Pena will be coming on shortly enough. Sabani makes the stop, recovers the ball. It was really not a difficult save, but he barely got that one away. And then, oh, Gillo coughs it up. Ouch. All right, Ostby between the injury and the fatigue. Let's go ahead and bring on Pena. Dangerous free kick. Al. Gillo, his second. Yes, we are level. Whew, okay. It's 3-3. It is 3-3. If you take away that glitch goal, we're in that operating driving seat. Not to be, though. Gosh, I'm frustrated about that. Can you tell? 75th minute. Ferroli is tired. He's always tired. Severetti is having a terrible day. Do we want to bring on Jakobsen in this case? Maybe Gillo, Lovas, nice turn there, first touch. He's got some help coming through. Play that through ball. Andreasen also on a yellow. Pena lays it off for Woolley, finds Arsene. Deflected. Al's going to recover and keep it in. I'd rather have taken the corner, but we get the corner in the end. 80th minute. We're going to stay attacking because so far we've been the better team this entire second half, so we might as well keep that pressure on. Look at the XG now. How have they done what they've done? Please do not score again here. Okay, Madison tired on yellow. Zamorani, of course, is having a terrible match. We need to bring on Wilkinson. We need to. We're going to miss out on the headers part, but Lovas 6.4 and struggling. Maybe it's a Minkowitz situation. He has been good when he's played. Heading towards stoppage. Al earns another corner kick. Definitely no interest in time wasting. I'd like to see a breakthrough. We're going to stay on attacking. No change. Just the subs. Time's up. Looks like we're going to be 3-3 through the first leg, meaning it's wide open for leg number 2. And yes it is. We've battled from behind. We were down 3-1 in this game, and we've come back to draw level to give us a very good chance going forward, but we're going to have to do it on the road. We ended up dominating this game in the end, but they just struck again very, very early on, not accumulating much XG. They shouldn't have even had one goal in this match based on the overall XG. For us, that's harsh. That's really harsh. Let's see if we can carry this over, this momentum, this domination for 70 minutes. See if we can carry that into the second leg. I guessed it was about 2,500. I said a little under half. Well, it was literally a little under half, as 2,963 people showed up to see that match. A new record attendance for the club. Of course, the gate receipts also quite huge at 35K. That's massive for this team and where we've been and how much money we lose on a regular basis. Imagine what could happen if we were playing in the second tier come next year as you continue to build the reputation of the club and playing at a higher level. You'd figure we'd be at least maybe breaking even for the club, and as the reputation builds, it'll get better and better. So yes, we've done the right thing with the stadium progression. Thank you for that vote of confidence on that one. As we enter the second leg, 2 changes to the side, one forced and the other one's sort of kind of forced. Witchney getting his first ever start in goal because Sabani played for the national team today and therefore wasn't eligible. If the game was yesterday, he could have been eligible for today. He would have been slightly fatigued, but he would have been fine for a goalkeeper. You could take that. You could play back-to-back days like that. But because the match was today, roughly the same time or just a couple hours earlier, he is unavailable, and Witchney is a better choice than Stansby Jakobsen, so we're going to give him the start. He is not necessarily our best option besides Samani, though, as Moen is on loan. Second change, forced out of fatigue because it's only 3 days. Great save from Witchney for his first attempt. Fawoli, pretty tired. Arsen, pretty tired. Bergam, Andreasen, all quite fatigued. Ostby was also very, very fatigued. So, to even things up, Ostby's going to play in this game. He is going to come on as a sub. Half an hour, maybe a half. But we'll spread that out because some of these guys are not going to make it the distance. So we're going to spread. Oh, what has happened here? Is it? Okay, it was a foul on them. They held. Looked like Gillo was held. Thought maybe he was getting called the other way. Hoseth is through. Arsen really helping out on that one. Bergman lays this off. Oof. Alkeberg, luckily, gets there first. Dangerous free kick offside. Flag raised. Correct call. That was easily offside. He was well behind everybody else when that free kick was taken. And his teammate kicked it straight to him. Anyway, so spreading out the pain and suffering in the legs as Al hits the I think the keeper gets a fingertip to push that off the inside of the post, and then it bounces back off of that. They They are so lucky that Al did not score on that one. That could not have been any closer to being in. They've had multiple free kicks from the same spot, though. Really dangerous. Al, good recovery there, but Bergam not getting on the end. Dangerous free kick in. Al heads it right back across the goal. Really dangerous header there. And at the moment, it's all them. It was us in the early minutes, and both teams coming really close. And Witchney steps up and makes another very nice save. Woolley on a yellow with that fatigue. He is not going to go the distance. I think early second half, he's going to have to come off, and maybe that's Ostby who's going to have to step into his place. Just 3 attempts for us. XG, they've earned a goal so far, but fortunately, Witchney has been huge and is our player of the match so far, the only player with a 7.0 rating at half. Severetti actually right as they go into halftime adds another 10th to get himself there as well. Bergam, tired, struggling. Andreasen, struggling, on a yellow and tired. Arsend, struggling, tired. Fawoli, into the red and on a yellow. Let's go ahead and make that sub now. Ostby, play the second half for him. So one change at the half. Our best player for our best player. So we remain handicapped, but we remain handicapped in the same way. It could be worse. We could have both of them and then take them both off and then really be in trouble. This way it's a little bit of a compromise. Looks like we got nabbed for offside on that one. But it sets up a highlight. So what are they going to do with this one? 50th minute. Al. Ooh. Nearly gets the ball. He knocked it away for a second, but the guy recovered. Still their highlight. Or is it? Gillo. Andreasen. Ostby. Oh, Bergam. No. Arsen this time gets it. Lavas and Al combine. Pena over the top. Gets Al. Inside. Arsen! Wide open. In the box. Has enough time to turn and get a shot off. And then he blasts it a million miles over the bar. That thing was set off for the moon. Pena in space. Through for Lovas, but the defender shields him off just well enough to hold it off long enough for the goalkeeper to get up and recover the ball. Pena this time finds Bergam. Lovas through for Al. Finds Arsene inside. He's going to lay it off again. Same thing. Bergam. Arsene this time. That was it. It was out for a corner. Not sure if that got called or not. Up on an hour play. That was offside. Will the flag be waved? No, they're going to give a corner kick. He was well offside, but okay. Whatever. Witchney recovers the ball after the header. That looked like it was on target, so good play from him. Somehow his rating is below a 7, even though he's had an excellent match here. Bergam lays that off for Arsend. And we reset back into the D. 2 defenders just back and forth, back and forth. What are we going to do? Pena, finally, the open man. Bergam runs through. One-on-one with the keeper, and then he takes his own angle away and gives the keeper the easy save. Really poor choice from Bergam on that one. Al, great header. Arsene, we've got a chance. 3-on-3 for a moment. Ooh, and then he had Al through. Doesn't take it, but there's Arsene. Gets Al through, and Al beats the keeper. And then kicks it wide. 1 hour play. Pena struggling and unhappy. Bergam really tired. Let's go ahead and bring on Mankiewicz. We have got to do something here. Oh, Pena, what? What is that for? That's a really soft foul, and that's a very soft yellow from the looks of it. We're in a dangerous position. We're marking well. We're covering the defense well. And that ball, Monin, first of the season, looked offside. I thought he was behind us, but maybe not. Oh, he definitely was behind us, but no, the positions have changed. It's so hard to tell from that angle, but it still looks like he's offside. Witchney goes the wrong way. He bites near post. Ball goes far post. There's what put him on. That's what put him on. That's Severede. Severede recovering slowly, and uh-oh. Peña's doing terrible, but what are we to do? Sub him? He's the only one who has legs left. It's got to be it. You have to sub the player who's doing terrible, right? No choice, even though there's crazy fatigue. And it's their highlight. Eight shots, but only 2 on target. The block there, but it puts it out for a throw. And then we got a throw on the other side. And 30 seconds is all that's left. But the ball was already out. Witchney makes a save after the ball was out of bounds. And they give a corner kick. And Witchney does it again. Not good decision making. He makes 2 very wide saves, and that's it. Looks like we're going to stay in this division for another year. But our progression is evident. It is obvious. I think we absolutely got screwed in the first leg on that glitch goal where literally everyone on our team stood still, where they went up and did a free header and scored on a very savable ball. The header could have been challenged. Keeper could have made the save. Our man on the line easily could have jumped a few inches and headed that ball away. Nothing happened. With that, we're level 3-3. With that, we're playing extra time. With that, they're still the favorite team to go forward. So as unlucky as we've been, they had 11 on target, we had 2. They got what they deserved. But with the progress we've made and how close we've come and how many chances we had late in this season, we had 4 draws in the last 5 games. We could have been better. We drew the first leg. We could have been better. But a couple seasons ago, we were fighting relegation. Last season, we were fighting mid-table and then had a run late. This season, we were fighting near the top. And struggled a little bit late. The pressure was there. We definitely were a step below the other teams. But what will next season bring? I have a feeling that it's going to bring a little more progress yet again. And with a little more progress, maybe we'll be the team that's fighting in a similar position as to what we were at the end of this season. But maybe we'll have that little bit of an edge where we'll be the favorite. Because we clearly weren't the favorite here, and we were still favored for, 9th place this season? Maybe next season we'll be favored for top 5, top 6. And that could be the difference. That could be what gets us up into the 2nd tier. For now, we stall out yet another season. That's going to do it for this one, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.